Hi, it's Tom Heaney, Director of Tom Heaney Education. Now, the question I get a lot when people are starting out on property is, should you do finding deals first or should you do finding money first? Which one's it going to be, finding deals or finding money? Ultimate question in property. Now, when you're starting out, it's hard to think that money is available. Now, there's more money now than ever before in the whole wide world. Now, when you have that mindset, if you find a great deal, and what a great deal looks like is different for each investor, but let's say it makes good amount of profit, it makes great cash flow, it's really de-risked, then somebody somewhere will be willing to lend it if you are a nice person and you structure your business correctly. So with that in mind, have you got a great network? Maybe you are just starting out and you don't. Maybe your network are poor mindset. They're telling you you cannot get into property because you've got no cash. Maybe they're telling you that you can't do it because that's not okay for people like you. That's just really bad and wrong. That's bad advice. But hey, lots of us get that advice because you're listening to the wrong diet of data. So with that in mind, are you part of our property community, Property Investors with Tom Heaney? Because if you found a cracking deal, hey, I'd be interested, because at the minute we've got money, but we haven't got a deal. We've just lost our two cracking deals recently. We just bought a commercial building last week, but we're always looking for cracking deals. So going back to you, should you have a deal? Should you find the money first? It's up to you, but this is how I would go about it. Follow these steps, okay? Number one, in your week, allocate some time into pipelining your deal, so your marketing, yep. But you have to allocate some time into relationship building. Why? Because if you don't have a network of people who've got cash, if you haven't got a network of people who've got funds available, or the wealthy mindset, so people might have cash, but they have a poor mentality, they'll be scoring away and be like, I can't lend anybody because that's risky. So you've got to make sure you're aligned with people who are willing to either joint venture, loan you cash, or you could at least sell the deal if it doesn't work for you because you haven't got the money. So ultimately, number one, start pipelining your deals. So get out of viewing, put offers in, and then also you've got to allocate some time into relationship building. So ultimately you should be doing both, finding deals and relationship building, so when you need some money, you have people to lean on. Now, I could be one of your investors if you join our community, Property Investors with Tom Heaney. I am looking for deals all the time, but I'll only work with people who I know, like, and trust. That makes sense? Give me a thumbs up if you would agree with that. It's all about trust in business. So think about your week from now. It's Thursday today. So is it Thursday? I think so. Have you planned this week where you're thinking, I'm going to allocate time to finding deals, I'm going to allocate some time to relationship building, adding value to communities like Tom Heaney, Property Investors with Tom Heaney. You're joining us at the Property Wealth and Cash Flow course in London, where you're building your network. There's high net worth investors at those events. There's people who need you if you're finding deals. If you've got money, there's people coming to that event who've got deals, who can sell you the deals. So ultimately, that's when you need to show up and relationship build, yeah? The Tom Heaney Property Education community is awesome. Lovely people who want to help each other, people who want to build each other's businesses, people who want to make cash flow and be wealthy. So if that's you, come and show up. It's a free event, yeah? So my focus when I'm really pushing to build my portfolio of property is allocate time to finding deals, allocate time to add value to other people, so when you need cash flow. But if you find a cracking deal, the money will be there. You just need to find the right places. So that, yeah, I am looking for deals right now, yeah? I want to help people like you get results. But if you hide behind the screen, if you don't engage in my content, if you don't comment, if you don't tell me you exist, how am I going to help you, yeah? So when we do posts like this, you know, I do check who shares it. If people who comment, I do check, and we even communicating via DM. If people who love and heart shape this stuff here, I do look and check, because I want to build relationships with amazing people like you. It's the people who hide away and go, I'm going to watch Tom's stuff, but I'm not going to engage in it. And they're almost like, they want to help and communicate, but they don't want to, they may be a bit jealous, or they think they can't, or they're a bit scared. Hey, we're just a really beautiful community who want to help you get results too. So allow us to get to know you. So comment, like, share, engage, show up. Let me meet you face to face. And that means I can then help you do deals. Like, I might buy your deal, I might joint venture with you, I might sell your deal on for you. It doesn't matter. It's just relationship building is key. So go back to the original question. Should you find deals or money? You should find both. It's like chicken and the egg. But ultimately, if I had to choose between the two, find a cracking deal, because then you've got more urgency to find the money, or you could sell it on, or you could joint venture, and then if you form relationships like people like myself, we could be your investor. But I'll only do that with people I know, like, and trust, and that could be you. So if you like this video, visit tomheaney.com, where you can get complimentary tickets. Come and meet me. I want to get to know you. I want to help you make wealth. I want to help you make cash flow, but that comes from facing up and showing up to our events, and it's free.